Welcome to Inspired Grounds. Today we're talking about our Colombia Huila women's coffee produced by 53 women's coffee farmers. That is a new microlot here at Ispirare, and here's the story behind this coffee. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm Mike. Welcome to the second edition ever of Inspired Grounds, where we talk about the story behind this coffee. This coffee comes from a coffee region that kind of needs no introduction, Huila Colombia, which is kind of one of the key areas in Colombia for growing coffee. What makes this coffee unique is it is actually grown by 53 small women coffee farmers. Now, a lot of people don't realize this about coffee. It's done, the farmers of the specialty coffee, not the big coffee farms, right, or the real cheap coffee you get from Vietnam or Brazil, but the high-end specialty coffee you're getting at most specialty coffee shops. They're picked by small farmers, a lot of times 2 to 3 acres, and they bring all their coffee into a central washing station or cleaning station, coffee mill sometimes they will call it, and that is where it's mixed together, it's sorted, it's graded, and it's kind of packaged up and shipped out. Now in this case, there's a cooperative they're typically called co-ops as well. And there's a co-op called Asprotimana. I'm not going to try to say it again, but I'll put it right here. And it's actually just 53 women coffee farmers. So these 53 women coffee farmers came together and formed a co-op, and it helps them market the coffee. This area, Colombia, again, is pretty well known for coffee, and this is what you consider a high-grade micro-lot coffee, where they bring all their coffees together, bring them into the mill, and are able to market them under this group or this brand. So, again, a lot of people don't realize that when it comes to actually picking the coffees, a lot of this work is done by women across the world. So, all right, as for the coffee, it's a pretty darn good coffee. And how we got it here, well, my wife Amber picked the coffee, and she obviously is the owner of Ispirare Coffee, so whatever type of coffee she wants, I guess we have to get. But she likes darker coffees, more truer coffee drinkers coffee. And this coffee had tasty notes of cola, cherry cola to be exact, and dark chocolate. Just a more bolder, more traditional style coffee. But since it's from such a premium place, I expect it to be pretty smooth, savory, kind of with a long finish. So we were very curious to try it. So, and to be true, this coffee kind of really does fit well into our brand. We're a women-owned coffee roastery, which are a little bit more uncommon than women-owned coffee shops. So she decided, hey, we should roast this as a medium to medium dark, slightly above medium. We have all types of precision roasting we can do here because it's done electronically, which might also bring out a few different flavors in this. The other interesting note on this was grape jam. So that's an interesting note. You don't see that too often. With this region, Huila in Colombia, you can get virtually any flavor. It's also well known for very orangey coffees, as well as chocolatey coffees. So we're not really sure how this was going to taste, but it is a nice, smooth coffee. I think you get the notes of that cherry cola. It gives a little bit more liveliness, a little bit more richness, sophistication, if you will, than just a typical darker or typical coffee, rich coffee. So this is a savory, long finish on this coffee, which, like I said, I kind of expected. Amber figured out how we wanted to roast it, and obviously picked this coffee. It's a micro-lot coffee, so we don't have it for very long. If you check our website, you can probably see if it's available under our coffees. But this is a great coffee. It's a micro-lot coffee coming from 53 women coffee farmers. Still pretty unique that they group together like this and are able to market and wholesale coffee like this. So we're happy to roast it. And again, nice notes of cherry cola. It's not floral, not fruity at all. It's richer, in my opinion. You get a little bit of that chocolateness to it, but super sweet and a super long finish. If you like coffee, like richer coffee, especially in colder days, like it is here in November in Western PA, this is a phenomenal coffee. This is our Colombia Huila Women's Coffee. We'll talk to you soon, guys.